You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and below the cabin is a door, and behind that door is someone you have to slay to save the world. Would you do it, or would you not?
So this is it. Let's go.
Wait, where you going? Wait a minute, you can't just leave. Well, that was weird. Anyways, I've been getting into a lot of dating games recently. Why? Because some of them are pretty fun, and that's the only thing that my small laptop could take without buffering. And when you don't have to read them, they are pretty good. And like the voice actors, good as well. For being a lonely loser, I'm gonna find another way to talk to girls when I have zero rids and zero social skills.
The gang's all here. Oh!
And playing a dating game, it's almost a guarantee that you'll probably get like at least one fake girl's number. Just like it's a guaranteed for white people to ask you for the N-word pass on Discord when they found out you're black. At least I still have my fans, you know. Good job, my 4 and 2 subscribers. There's mostly me on different accounts. So I found a new game. When you meet a girl that's like locked inside of a basement, so she got no choice to date you. What you think? You have a few choices of what you can do that would probably lead to death, or more choices that would lead to death. You grab the knife, go down there, go down there without the knife, or leave, which probably leads to death. But there's more choices than that. Would you slay the princess, or would you save her and be simp? I mostly die in like a lot of times, but like I probably suck at the game or something. I don't know. Hey guys, Trail Double L here. You might be new to my very new channel and see how badly consistent I am from uploading videos. But anyways, I hope you liked this video, and please subscribe if you want to. And now it's time for my video of Slay the Princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Slay the Princess is a visual choice novel where it's fully voiced and also a horror. You're on a path, going in the cabin. Okay, what's next? There will be a girl you gotta slay. This may sound crazy. A guy sneaking in the house seems always like the wrong idea. And you must be insane to do something like this. But the voices in your head are saying you're on the right, and you should do it. Only thing you can't believe is real is a knife in your hand or claw, and you'll probably make it out alive. If you know what you're doing, or going in blind, is always a way. I mean, if you watch a gameplay of it, you're probably gonna get a different encounter or ending. I get like a lot of meanings of perspectives when I play this game, like toxic relationships, perspectives, not really understanding someone, trust and healing, and life and death, and self-reflection, asking what's your purpose in life. It's all in front of you, but it's still a mystery at the same time. And while I'm making this later princess video for my YouTube channel that's probably not gonna get seen, they're gonna have even more content from a pristine edition. Okay, with all that said and done, it's time for what I think of the gameplay and how you should play it. The answer is however you like. It's not my choice. Okay, now it's time to talk about my favorite aspects of the gameplay. Don't get me wrong, this is a horror game, but this is some beautiful horror. Sometimes it gets beautiful and majestic, and then it just gets too.
Oh God! A direction on instinct.
Kill it with fire! As it goes on, you try to get answers, but only more questions come across you. Or probably, people are more clueless as you, or keeping secrets. You go in the cabin, in the woods, and it may sound like I'm repeating myself, but like the game, nothing is as it seems. You have multiple choices, like slaying the princess, not really. Saving the princess, not really. Running from the princess. If only you can run so fast. The princess is very unpredictable at first. Yeah, you want to save the beautiful princess because you know that's the right thing. And when you see her, she's just like beautiful. But under all that beauty, she rips your rib cage out. You really don't know what you get next. It's kind of fun. While playing it, give you a question of like, who are you? Why are these voices in your head? Are you a bird, a man, a goblin? How powerful is this princess? And why is she locked up? Making the player think like this is some real great writing. Though the cast must be full of talent. Okay, I'm looking at IMDb right now and seeing the voice actor of the princesses and the voices and the narrator was all done by two people, Nicole Goodnight and Jonathan Sims.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Who most work in podcasts and other games by the same game company, and two writers, Abby Howard and Tony Howard. It's a pretty compelling story that makes you think twice about what you really here to do, and they perfected it. They also made other games called Scarlet Hollow, which have all five episodes coming out as well. Scarlet Hollow is a thriller horror game. They also recommend playing. You can also date multiple characters and your cousin for some reason. You can see them all voicing and playing the game they work so hard on. They look like they're having real fun on their YouTube channel. Tabby, Black Tabby, I think. I think they also have a Discord, Instagram, and Twitter. I was also thinking of playing Scarlet Hollow as well, but like it don't have voice actors and I'm lazy. People that never liked it reading, stand up. Okay, personally, my favorite part, the characters inside the game, the narrator, and the voices. I thought of the voices in your head. I thought of the voices in your head as a way of slowly losing your mind and trying to figure out a problem, which is why more voices appear. And the problem is that you're like getting your shit rocked by a small dainty princess. I can relate with him. Well, not really relate to like, the other stuff, but don't really know what you're doing sometimes. And definitely to the other part where you're slowly going insane and there's no one to help, and all you can do is just slowly fall into despair and a pit of void of sadness, and you slowly get deeper and deeper and deeper into it until you feel like you're falling into a cliff where the end is bottomless and you just continue to follow it. All you want to do is just swallow a bottle of bleach like it's canned soda. What was I doing when I was writing this script? No wonder my videos don't come out fast. Even though there are so many of them, I suppose I can cram them all in one part of the video to make it shorter and less work for me. Let's see if I can make it work. Two characters that you always start with. The narrator. He's kind of mean, but he probably got the best intentions of all the voices and the other voices and the voice of the hero who kind of just like don't want anybody to fight and always like to go in the middle of everything. Doesn't really want to kill the princess, but also fine with locking her up forever if you say so.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Unlike the narrator, He isn't really one tracked and open to like other suggestions as well. The narrator is mostly just there to guide you, tell you what to do, and get mad when you don't listen. The voice of the hero is opposite. And oh, you died.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, you died. But don't worry, you can always come back to life. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, look, there's another voice.
Kill everyone in your family. Stab them. Stab them.
Every time you die, you get a new voice in your head, which make the game more interactive and interesting. Sometimes they're pretty helpful, sometimes they're not, and some are just completely worthless, like the voice of the broken. There are many voices you will come across during gameplay, and they always interact with each other. It feels somewhat like a dysfunctional family. It's all a team effort to get this working, or just a group of angry people just yelling at this TV screen like it's the NFL. Sometimes you make choices, and sometimes you don't, because of them. When the voices sometimes don't like what you do, they'll be compelled to like even stop you, or force you to do it, or even control the game. I say my favorite is the voice of the hunt. But will that all help you from your impending doom? That is called the princess.
Here. I had to take it on faith
Who
that you would know
is
what to do.
the princess?
I'm glad I was right. to
Really
trust you.
glad I got to know you.
Too little, too late.
I guess I'll have
What
to
are
kill
you
you.
waiting for?
I'm sorry.
You are
too.
here to
You don't
rescue
actually
me,
get
right?
it, do you?
I've always loved you.
Hey, now it's time for the person you came here to meet, the princess. But you probably gonna do a lot of talking instead of like, stabbing and killing. She mostly gonna be doing that. You click through a lot of dialogue, and it will always lead to her. You can even try to run away, but will always lead to her. You and her, the princess, is like yin and yang. Even if you die, she will either become a monster, ruler, or a predator that hunts you and hear every sound you make. This is somewhat of a bond, a weird relationship that builds from your actions. But yet, you will always go back to her again and again because you don't succeed, even if you try again and again. But why? Why would you want to? Yeah, you guys kill each other every time. You lock eyes. But then you start to think, who the real princess under all this? The answer is all of them. You meet the true her, or a fragment of her. Every gameplay, every step you take. The princess is a person that's like still growing into what she trying to become, what she wants to become, but she doesn't know it yet. She grows, always coming to herself. Every encounter, and you learn more about her. That she is actually compassionate, a fighter, rough around the edges, fearful, and sometimes see joy out of being locked in a basement. She also the princess you came to kill, but you never do. It's not because you can't. It's because you truly grow a relationship with her. Every outcome is something special, but it also get torn away. And this is where you meet the shifting mound. Well, the shifting mound is someone you are supposed to kill. Well, you try to. She's like she's like a mix of everyone you encountered. Idea you had to beat her. Every plan you had, every conversation, every step you take to that cabin didn't lead to the princess, but led to the shifting mountain, which is honestly a good reveal. And that's not even everything. I left a lot of stuff out too. And her final encounter has a cool animation where she shows you all the princesses you either helped because you're a simp or fought to your last breath because the narrator told you to. Fucking simp. It wants you to come with her so you can both be gods and like end the world and always like be there. I don't know. It's like some weird stuff she say. Most of the stuff she say you're not gonna get. And your choice is to go with her and listen, or listen to the voice of the hero who came back to you, and finally go to the last princess that you will meet. One that is apart from her, with no change locking her together, and then you can just talk to her. You are not bounded by your fate or what you are forced to do. Your mind is no longer under pressure. You can just talk, make your decisions. Every choice mattered, but this one, it matters to you. You slay her and end the cycle and enter a world you don't even know of with the voices in your head, or continue the cycle and forever go on without the shifting mountain and into a loop. Or you decide to forget slaying her and be with her. Being with her is truly saving the princess. Thank you to my 2 subscribers, and thank you whoever came across this video and decided to watch it. It's just Nick, who I told to watch this video. Please leave a like, share, or a subscription. Have a nice day.